again, when would I move into this? Possibly about in 2. So say I'm in 2 and I'm here and I've got into my position and I'm putting pressure and possibly Orange turning on to his right side and trying to put me in the guard, and I feel this knee's coming in. Yeah, bring this knee in. Yeah, and he's going to do this escape that we've shown you. So possibly that's when I'm going to switch to 3. So this underhooks everything, right? This is my control. So I already have it kind of, we talked about that pressure there. If I feel him coming under me, this just grabs the shoulder, and as I feel that knee turning in, I'm just switching my base. Okay? So there's my control. My right hand's on the shoulder, but my elbow's not on the mat. I'll just clamp it in. Now my arse isn't on the mat. Oh, I just make this bit rough. I'm on Orange's hip. My right hip is on Orange's right hip. And again, I want to be heavy as a way out. Ideally, this left hand, if I can get this is cool. And I'll pull this up, and I'll get my knee under his shoulder, probably a 90-degree bend in my leg, and this foot is the detail. It's made a kickstand. Because if it's just here, Orange can possibly bridge me off. Otherwise, probably better. Just go and take me, push me by. Yes! That sucks. Nice. Switch back row. So what I want is this kickstand and my body pressure as well. I don't want my shoulders square with Orange. I want kind of like a slight tilt. So I'm into him with my head down. And this foots everything. So now if he tries to bridge me and take me that way, I can just use this as a base. Sometimes you won't get this. Say I switch from 2, you'll keep this glued to his body. Okay, so I feel him getting into my guard, and I turn and he's keeping this to his body. That's cool as well. Okay, I'll just bring my knee in as close as I can. I'm still putting weight in him. Possibly I can cross face him and still kind of put pressure on him. Can't really do much attacks from here, but again, this is my attacking arm, and when we go to look at the attacks in this position, I can start leaning on his neck and stuff and doing things to try and get this arm out. This is very different to Control 3 or broken scarfold, whatever you want to call it. It's not this, okay, which is, you see a lot of this in judo. I wouldn't recommend this position unless like you're a black belt in judo or something and you've really good weight distribution, because you can get countered very, very easy from that. Just stick that on me, bro. So just go from that head and arm position. Yes, sweet. Perfect. Yeah. Yeah, and most guys will probably maybe grab their thigh and stuff. Yeah, or with the other hand, yeah. With your right hand, yeah, oh yeah, fuck, this is not good for me. Okay, so again, basically from there, if I didn't have back problems, I can take arm this way. Thanks, bro, you made that real easy. Okay, or I can scoot my hip out. If I can get this elbow to the mat, I can put my hook in, I can come on, take us back, all that stuff. So I would stay away from that position. I still think Control 3 is better, just like remember. If I have this is king. So we're in 2, here and here. I'm putting a lot of pressure. I don't even have to, don't think that you have to wait until he does his escape to go to 3. Sometimes I could be passing his guard, say I'm here and I come across, I can go straight, if I win this underhook, I can go straight into this position, if I want. But this is everything. This stays here the whole time. So the second I switch, my hip's on his hip, my elbow's off the mat. Again, my weight is on him. How does that feel, bro? And I'm driving with my feet. Okay? This is not 3, where my butt's on the mat. There's no weight on him, there's no pressure on him. Okay, so I have to be putting pressure on him. So again, this kickstand, keeping my head low. I don't want my shoulders square, kind of turning into him a little bit. And again, keeping this control the whole time. For instance, if Arn happens to swim underneath, I'm screwed. He's out the back door, and that's not 3. Okay, I'll just use paddle so you can see, bro. So again, I don't have to wait until he tries to put me in the guard. I could just pass the 3. But let's just say a good transition from there is when he tries to put me in the guard, I just turn my hip. When we played 1, my hand controls the hip. I always need something in front of this hip or he's going to put me in the guard. When I played 2, instead of my hand, I replaced it with my knee. Okay, and he tries to put me in the guard. Just, yeah. Now I'm replacing it with my hip. So that's the first rule. I always want something, okay, blocking off that hip. So I have this underhook, my elbow's not on the mat, it's tight to my body. If I find this arm, that's cool. If Pavel's doing what he's doing, that's even better because he's got an open elbow here, so I can just make a grip. I'll bring my knee under his. There's my kickstand. I don't want to be here because he's going to take me all the way back, so my head is low. I want to be down here putting pressure on him. And from that position, then we can start to work our setups, okay? We'll be looking in future class, okay? So let's just play around with that position. I'm not